I see you've come back for your daily dose of dingo. Well, you can find this and more alliteration over at my Twitch. Right there. Enjoy the video. So his hand is fine. The problem with this hand is it doesn't have a way of cheating this Lotus Field into play. I could cycle the Shark Typhoon, and I'm on the draw, so I'm going to keep it. We're looking for a Discontinuity or a Strict Proctor here. Good morning, Mr. Skittles and Dork. Rakdos-Sack. This should be a good matchup. Keyword should. We top deck the Farewell, which is also one of the best cards in the matchup. I think we're going to bin one of these Deluges. We're a little bit off of Deluge. Oh, should have been a Farewell. Why wasn't I Clairvoyant? Thoughtseize. Alright, let's cycle. Excuse me, let's cycle the Shark Typhoon. By Strict Proctor. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have cycled the Shark Typhoon. We're supposed to be on top of my deck, Strict Proctor. I guess I'm doing this now, which really sucks. If we can just draw another land, then... kind of unlucky. Hey, what's up, Scoobs? Hope you've been well, my dude. We'll take the Strict Proctor here, and then we'll play the second Lotus Field and hope it's good enough. Hope that the Farewell catches us up. We're really far behind now. I love that they can't do anything about this. Because we get to maintain priority. Start playing Magic again. But there's so much League of Legends to be played. Nah, I feel that though. Sometimes Magic just makes you feel terrible. Yeah, it's very early. I almost slept through this challenge. Hope so. Mayhem Devil. I mean... try and calibrate a blast to get it done. Oop. Unlucky Mayhem Devil. I don't think that Teferi's long for this world. Woke up still dreaming. Goodbye, Teferi. Good morning, Jabor. Impulse Sunfall. Remember you, Teferi. Welcome back, Teferi. I feel like I just Sunfall here. Make it 2-2. Probably fine. Probably A-okay. I'm still at a fairly high life total. They might just smack me with this hive again. Buying Jagantha, playing a cat. Deal. Oh, come back. We were having so much fun. By we, I mean I was having so much fun. Man, this is the only cool Pioneer deck, I swear. How do you win with the deck? You just demoralize them. The song's dope. Where's it from? The song is called Dance from Crystal Peaks 2. You can always find the music over at !music by virtue of rainwave.cc. Alright, I forget how I board in this matchup though. I should really write a sideboard guide for this deck. I don't think I care for Shark Typhoon in this matchup because they have Claim the Firstborn, although they usually take it out. You wanted the Alteration deck to be good? So did I. I tried for like 2 weeks to make the Alteration deck half decent. I just couldn't. Definitely want March too. Not sure Wandering Emperor is at its best here. I think I can trim it to Teferi and a Memory Deluge because they're a little bit slow. I do want all the Farewells because they're the best card in the matchup. Trim a Wandering Emperor. I don't know if that's correct. I guess we'll find out. And missing a Lotus Field. It's absolute gas because I have the impulse to be able to find the Lotus Field and I can Discontinuity and cut my own fingers off. Let me just talk about how absolutely fantastic this art is for a second. It's a spectral blade cutting somebody's fingers off. I can cut my own fingers off. End my own turn. This deck's not too hard. Takes a little bit of practice. We're going to impulse at the end step, try to find the Lotus Field. Try not to get Thought Seized. I have 7 cards in hand, no land drop. We missed here. I think I'm going to take the Memory Deluge. Try to hit off the Memory Deluge. That's really good. It's like the best card in the matchup. Yeah, in paper it's going to be hard to remember some of the Proctor triggers. This is how they usually beat me. I'm like 5-1 against Rakdos, and every time they've beaten me, it's because of this card. I'll probably just drop it to Teferi here. I don't know why they didn't attack me, by the way. I'm gonna take these two. Oh, time to cut my fingers off. Poor fingers. I'll take Sphinx's Rev. It's like my best way of gaining life. I could take Teferi also, I suppose. Yeah, it's definitely a very hard matchup for Rakdos unless you can get an early Obnixilis down. That's pretty hard to beat. There's really no good answer to Planeswalkers. I have to like shuffle it or end the turn. Artifact, creature, and enchantment. Good deck building. Good morning, sunshine. Alright, Teferi. Gonna need you to get me some cards, buddy. Alright, I think we're gonna hit him with the old your turn. My turn. You think you're getting a turn? I'm getting a turn again. Right. Unfortunate. Probably still have to do it though. Your turn? My turn. And take Elspeth, Strict Proctor. Hey, boom. And we can go Strict Proctor, Lotus Field, and then try to buy time. I'm very sad they took my Rev. That was like my best way of gaining life. I have a Dream Trawler in the deck still. I don't think I boarded in Hullbreaker. I did not. I'm going to discard these two. I'm just going to hope to draw a Teferi. Next list is very strong here. And one card deeper was the Discontinuity. Would have been able to Discontinuity this Next list ult. That killed me. I think maybe I want this last Teferi in. I don't want these marches. Their entire plan is just going to be Next list. He's got the Lotus Field, but we have no enabler. Let's have Lantern Loss, which is quite nice. Let's try it. I'm not confident though. You lose? I believe that. Yeah, Next list is insane. Not super confident in this hand. Maybe we get there. I could play this on. Nah, I'll probably just lead on Hallowed Fountain. Any good card in the Greek Creator decks in Modern that aren't Mono Black or Tron? Not really. Mostly just Tron. Amulet's like a decent one. Want to grass? Hopefully I get to Jwari like Blood Tithe Harvester here. Then we need to top deck like a champion. Honestly, I might save Jwari for Next list, or at least half of an Next list. So I could counter the real half on 3 and then Otawara the token. Also cycle this Lantern Lost. I might do to try to find a Strict Proctor. Yeah, the red-green deck is like not amazing. I think I'm just gonna get the clock off me here. It's gonna take me a while to establish the Lotus Field. Pretending a format is a good format is my specialty. I am a certified pioneer streamer after all. Not Next list, so we have a chance. Yeah, best of luck. I'm gonna Otawara this token. Again, just try to keep my life total high. I guess I could Eiganjo it, but Otawaring it is probably a little bit more. What the fuck? This card's Damping Sphere? Maybe I'm gonna hold this Otawara after all. We're gonna discard the best card in the matchup. I will hold my Otawara. Now I'm like hesitant to even play this Lotus Field. Because if they have a second Damping Sphere they're just sitting on in hand, I'm pretty much like stone raining myself twice. I think I might just do this instead. Make a token here. Yeah. They probably just saw that I didn't have a Lotus Field in hand or in play yet, so they're just sandbagging one in hand. Fuck, I needed this farewell so badly. Okay, really bad for me. Really, really bad for me. I think I'm gonna block Cat while I don't have a food token. And Lantern the Lost, exile it. It's a permanent problem to it, or a permanent answer to it. I Thoughtseize bug one time. I have an Ob. I have Mayhem Devil. I have to take a point of damage here. Take a redraw. Sunfall. As much as I would like to do the Lotus Field Thespian stage thing, I'm gonna die if I do it. So instead I have to hold up Otawara. I think I'm gonna die anyways. Try not to die a lot. That Thoughtseize was insane. I don't know if I'm supposed to Otawara the Devil now. I don't think so, because they can just replay it and then copy it and then sacrifice their treasures and their blood token and kill me. I think I'm just dead here. I'm gonna copy that. If I Otawara that, I have to, right? So I'm down to 3 virtually. I sack treasure, so they can sack guy with Witch's Oven. Sack Mayhem Devil? Whoa. Huh. Didn't expect that. Thought they were gonna sack treasure, sack blood, sack treasure, sack blood. Apparently not. I have Colgan's command. So fucked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I needed to draw a discontinuity there. I'm gonna be so sad if we lose to our best matchup. It's looking like that's gonna be the case though. That Thoughtseize was so timely. Well, that's not bad. Doesn't really do anything here. It's kind of just a redraw. I think I'm dead, Jeremy. I need to draw exactly Sphinx's Revelation. I'm also dead to Colgan's command. Maybe I'm supposed to like try to get them to mess up here, but I don't know how they mess up. I don't think they can. Seems pretty difficult to mess up. Yeah, it's doomed. Block the Hive plus the Mayhem Devil. I can't farewell the land away, so I don't think we have any outs here. Can go sack treasure, kill this, attack, blood token, Witch's Oven, kill me. That works too. Ugh. So sad. That Thoughtseize was so good. Okay, we need to stop drawing Lotus Fields. I was talking you up, Lotus Field deck. But we gotta stop drawing Lotus Fields here. Y'all don't sleep, true? We also don't yell here, so. Do you think they have Make disappear? Also, as soon as I tuned into your stream, you were like, Michael's shotgun a Red Bull right now. And I was like, huh? Like, I need my caffeine fix. All DT. Alright. I will. Just give me a sec. Oh, my phone's over there. Never mind. This is not gonna work, but we gotta try. Oh, maybe it is gonna work. Yeah, DT was here earlier. I was gonna call him and be like, yo, you wanna play some TFT after I lose this next match? Things have not been going well this match either. I could just die to their stupid creativity for 2. Creativity for 1. Torrential Gear Hulk getting Magma Opus. What's that? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. The fuck is this? Yeah, I did fail the verdict check, you're right. Well, I guess I go Teferi plus, make a 4/4. On time Strict Proctor. Casual 14 power in play. They copied Sublime Epiphany, and then Sublime Epiphany got cast for free to copy Gear Hulk, and then Gear Hulk copied Magma Opus. Attacks me, attacks Teferi. Must save Teferi. Trying to cut off his fingers. It takes time to remove the fingers, Jeremy. Bye, Teferi. They're like, how hard can I overcommit into a sweeper? Apparently I did. The reason I played Strict Proctor here instead of just like flipping my incubator token is that if I play a Gear Hulk, it's actually going to counter the ETB. So I think it's decent. Play 3rd Lotus Field, Deluge. On discard Sublime Epiphany. Brotherhood's End, my Strict Proctor. 4-1 out for my poor boy. God, they massacred my poor boy. Makes a treasure token. Only means they want a Gear Hulk. Yeah, no Tef, no Protector. No Hope. Please cast a Gear Hulk from your hand so I can Jwari Disruption it. Just get infinite value. Not gonna do anything else. Just gonna pass. Untap and play a Strict Proctor. Yeah, let's do this. The Lotus Field. A little bit of Gear Hulk insurance. Knew it. Fuck out of here. Just pass. This is game 1 of match 2. It says it right here. Oh, what game's the song from? DuckTales. Is DuckTales the moon? Fairy? Oh, hello, Teferi. I see you seeing you here. This is from the MTGO start script. Negate? Nagate? Well, did not think they played Negate. Now I know. I don't think I've ever played against this deck. It's not with Blue-White Lotus Field. Dig through time. Boy. We'll cast a Gear Hulk. Oh, they're casting a Gear Hulk. I'm gonna go Sublime Epiphany into copy Gear Hulk into activate Reflection, Magma Opus. I'm dead. The basic lands. It's cool. I should keep some number of these in. I keep the 2 Sunfalls in. March, I guess, could be decent. Kind of seems like it lines up poorly, though. Yeah, let's pull it like that. Never took use a blue-white Pioneer player. I really hate typical blue-white control. But the Lotus Field deck reminds me of, like, Tron. Plays very similar to Tron, which I enjoy a lot more in a format like Pioneer, where people aren't trying to interact anyways. I think it's really good if I can find a Lotus Field. Yelling at the clouds about Pioneer, I still do. My opponents also try not to interact with me. I mean, it's hard not to yell at the clouds when my last opponent, like, thought seized my farewell that was going to murder them. Pioneer. Kiss DT, whoa. On stream? Sheesh. Freudian slip? I made a Freudian miss on land drops? No Lotus Field for me. Ballet? Lotus Field. What are the chances I die? Nah, I'm not gonna die. Oh. Oh, chat banger alert. Absolute banger. You stop with the fables. I don't appreciate this. I'm just gonna take the hit for 2. I actually value the Strict Proctor being alive against them. Hello, Benjicus. You decided to run Tron through a league? You lost the Karn decks? Sounds like Tron. 4-color playing Karn? Is that DT's alt account? DT's been talking about 4-color playing Karn for the past, like, 80 years. I think I'm gonna try to take my turn back here. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it worked. See if we can't find another Lotus Field. Yeah. I guess I'm giving them a turn. I love this Teferi art. Teferi art's so good. Gang. Imagine they're gonna attack Tef. Tap down to 2. I do want to leave a veto. And the Sphinx is red for just 3. Playing around Gear Hulk for Magma Opus because I want to be able to Dovin's veto the Magma Opus. We're just gonna rev for 3 here. What are they using all their treasures for? Let's it go. Okay. I'm confused. Our sets reversal. On descend in my Pioneer format? Maybe. My hand has too many good things in it. Sphinx is rev for 3, discard 3. What do you want from me? My hand is so stacked. I need a win condition. I guess I'll get rid of change the equation. Time to grab some coffee, share with the class. I'm gonna cut their fingers off. No more fingers. Why'd I let him have the draw step? Because I want to get rid of this Fable. That's why. What the fuck? Sure. Can't kill that. Can't counter it, can't kill it. It's forever gonna be a problem, I guess. Especially when they copy it. I think this is fine still. I just need to find a sweeper. I might have wanted a Narset's reversal, but I think this is fine still. Just need to find a sweeper. I have 0 cards in hand, plus I can end the turn on upkeep. Alright, so now go untap, untap, discard, get out of your Lotus Field. You get no turn. Sunfall you. Did not float enough blue. Dream Trawler. E-chat, nothing to worry about. Yeah, I probably should have Narset's reversal my own discontinuity there. Better than just like having a rod in my hand, right? Hullbreaker Horror. I hardly knew her. I think it's like super garbage time now. Ah, yes. More fingers to cut off. I drew another one. You know, that's fine. I didn't like my turn anyways. My turn sucked. How do I beat that? Holy hell. I don't have any good ways of dealing with it except for my own, really. And board wipes realistically aren't even that good against Hullbreaker Horror. They just happen to run out of cards. If they didn't run out of cards, then I mean, Discontinuity's great. Do we want one farewell? See one farewell being okay. Any more than one is probably not necessary. I don't even know if I want this Dream Trawler. I don't think I do. This hand certainly has problems. But we're on the draw. I mean, it's good if they don't have a negate for the discontinuity, right? I think this has to be a keep. If you reverse the discontinuity on the stack, what happens? The Hullbreaker Horror comes down and then the turn ends. Oh, if I Narset's reversal the discontinuity, then it just becomes a different copy. It just bounces the discontinuity back to my hand and then makes another copy of it, and then I got another copy. Again, probably should have done that, but they conceded. Cycle Magma Opus. Cycle Shark Typhoon. I actually kind of hope they play a Fable here, and they tap out so I can have my discontinuity resolve. Not too bad. As long as they don't murder me on turn 4. Ooh, Strict Proctor. Well, hello there. I don't have this deck up there. Let me upload it. There you go. It's up there now. What tier is this deck? Probably like 1.5. Discard Sublime Epiphany. Swing. I'm gonna take 2. They don't have a ton in their deck that deals 3 damage. So I feel like I should just Thought Distortion them. Might reversal you. I'll end the stream if they cast Narset's Reversal. I cannot win if they cast Narset's Reversal. Negate Shark Typhoon, Hullbreaker Horror. They have Hullbreaker Horror, land in hand. Travesty. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Rib. I know how much you wanted them to dunk on me. Another one. These discontinuities are reserved for Hullbreaker Horror. Pretty much have to keep it up for the rest of the time. Yeah, soon enough. I have 5 minutes left. They're not pressuring me a whole lot. Alright, well, I feel like we're in a really good spot. How about giving it another go? Best feeling in the world is go Reprieve Ring, untap, and win. For which deck? Hullbreaker Horror? Oh, Velomachus. No. I probably should have Narset's reversaled. That's fine. I definitely should have Narset's reversaled though. Would have been much better than what I just did. Oopsies. May have been a mistake. But also Narset's reversal lets me copy discontinuity, so maybe keeping it's fine too. I guess keeping it's probably fine. Just additional copies of discontinuity. How does this work? What the cancel? Alright, hold on, let's start over. Deals 4 damage divided among any number of targets. 1, choose a new target. 3. Oh, okay, cancel. I understand now. Alright, 1 damage, 3 damage. Tap. I understand, yeah, the split's still 3-1. Tap. Yeah. Pressure token, I guess. I get it now. Very well. I think the Boros is the better deck. Look at Evan looks so fun. I think I put back the Sunfall here. And just like hope to top deck well. Playing at Spirits. Spirits is such a miserable matchup. Hope it's anything but Spirits. Oh fuck. I hate the Spirits matchup. Invasion of Gabagool. I don't have Verdict. Yeah, this matchup is not good. Supreme Phantom. Gonna flip the Spectral Sailor. Or gonna flip the Spectral Sailor's gonna flip the Light Shield Array rather. Play Lotus Field on 2. Not a bad idea. It's time to give up hope. Just play the Lotus Field on 2. Or 3 rather. Do this first. Main phase cycle. I think we can hold out hope. So I have 5 land drops. I can just like naturally get the Sunfall. Nope, it's over. Oh, it's fucking over. Over voltage. Classic parasocial relationship. I'm getting parasocially beaten down by fucking spirits. I think I'm gonna Memory Deluge on their turn, try to bait a counterspell and untap and Sunfall. I really don't need this Memory Deluge to resolve. I do need the Sunfall to resolve though. Referencing chat, not me. I respond sometimes. Unless you're like super trolling. At which point you get ignored. Isn't that right, Jeremy? Person I ignore the most. You were supposed to counter that. It's over. It's over. Maybe they don't have a counterspell. That kills me too. I think it's good. It's just like Spirits is a absolutely impossible matchup. I've never beaten Spirits. Luckily, Spirits isn't very popular either. I gotta call the fucking Ghostbusters in here. I don't think Hullbreaker's good against them. It's just way too expensive. They change the equation being okay. Boredom your plethora of mystical disputes. Yeah. About that. No mana curve. Yeah. I don't know if Sharky Sharks are gonna get there. Down to 1 land or even Dingo won't keep. You have to keep this shitty hand though. I think my best bet is try to spike the Lotus Field off the top. I'm trying to do that. Maybe I'll put back the Jwari Disruption. Try to cycle the Shark Typhoon. Keeping the Sunfall because I need a sweeper. I'm going to be far behind immediately. Hand sucks though. So draw Lotus Field. I safe to play the Proctor on 2. I don't think they run any removal, right? Or if they do run removal, they sided it out. Oh, 4/4 Shark Typhoon should be amazing. Could also Chad cast a Shark Typhoon, but I don't want to get Mystical Disputed. But Chad casting, probably not the best idea. I might not have a boatload of Mystical Disputes, but I know for sure my opponent has a boatload of Mystical Disputes. I don't need to play into them. 2/4/4 Sharks should be good enough. It's Shark Week. Maybe get to tap it down, though. Just have to flash another Spirit. Otawara. Dispute's not that good in Pioneer. Tell that to all of the Fires of Invention players that just shove like 4 Mystical Disputes in their sideboard, and they just play Fires of Invention and they have Mystical Dispute rotting in their hand. Chad cast is just so not even good there. I think if anything, I'm going Cycle Doomskar. I guess Sunfall's a little bit better. Then I have a blocker for Mutavault. I'm down to 10 though. Yo, Ever, thank you for the tier 1. And Big Boz, thank you for the prime. Appreciate both of you, thank you. Ugh. Spell Queller. Sure. Do they know? And Mr. Rabe come back for the 16 months. 16 months of hate watching. A classic. I'm just gonna do it for all. Tap their Mutavault, so I'm not really getting attacked here, I don't think. Take either of these cards from my hand. I don't care. What do you do? Take my Doomskar, take my Strict Proctor, my lunch money, destroy evil. My god, they fucking left in the removal. Mauled. I think this is better, actually. Wait for another land before I cast Doomskar. I don't want to get hit by the Mutavault still. Then you destroy heavily kill temporary lockdown. I don't even play that card, but I guess they don't know that. Oh, we're just gonna sit here and stare at each other, I guess. When I was playing Ramp, dude plays Mystical Dispute and Carried in the Anger of the Gods. They called a judge. Buddy. I was at Anger of the Gods, and you're like, excuse me, what? Did you say to me? Ask the deck check. I think Deluge is better there. Because I can flash it back also. That's worse against the counterspell. Well, I can pretty much pay for any counterspell at this point. Achievement unlocked. Deck built so bad that your opponent thinks you're cheating. Should probably start attacking for 3. Great Hachimachi. How do we win on the draw? I didn't even think we were going to win on the play. Add your turd. Otawara, huh? Come back. I had another turn of cutting your fingers off. Aw. Alright, well, we got our one game. And once we get established, this deck just snowballs. But if we can never get there, then pretty rough. I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm just gonna hope to get lucky and top pick a Lotus Field. Just like we did last match. Or last game. Or one tap land. It's not getting lucky. That's a 6-drop. It's fine. Discontinuity is probably a real counterspell here. You gotta flash something in. Obviously, this is bad if we ended up top taking a Lotus Field, but we don't have one. We gotta keep our life total high. Yeah, we did that last match. See my hand full of 5 and 6 drops. I'll just take the Memory Deluge. Though I can see an argument for Sphinx's Revelation also. Gotta take the Deluge. Takes the Sunfall. Land. Potsy's Bug. Well, we tried to high roll, and looks like it's not paying off. Good idea. Alright, well, if they don't have a counter for the second Sunfall, and we top deck a land, we can get there. I don't know what else they'd be sitting on in hand, though. Seems very unlikely that they wouldn't have a counter. I also missed on land drops. Take 7. They have lethal next turn. I hope they counter this instead, and then I just like rip land Sunfall. Alright, land. Land, 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 land. Land. So you're saying there's a chance? Cast it for 0 mana, by the way. Counter this. They didn't counter it. You have in hand. Land. Freeze Obsession. 3 Destroy Evils. Probably some number of Destroy Evil. Might just take the Strict Proctor as a blocker. They also have like Slip Out the Back. See if they want to pop the Light Shield Array. Kind of sad because I wanted to take that Lotus Field, but I don't get to anymore. The Marsh is just so much better here. Six. I need to tap that second mana. Whatever. I think Dream Trawler is like the worst card in our hand because there's a non-zero chance to have a handful of Destroy Evils right now. I have to tap the Sphinx and discard a card. Spell Queller. Drawing a card. What 1-mana counter spells could they have? Just Mystical Dispute? I think I'm gonna end step the Sphinx's Revelation with the Teferi trigger on the stack. I'm gonna play around Mystical Dispute. You can foretell it on 2 and then cast it on 3. So it's like a turn 3 sweeper. Requires a little bit of setup, but it's worth it. Curious Obsession. Also, 1-color sweepers are typically a little bit better than 2-color sweepers in a Lotus Field deck. Wandering Emperor. Let's Doomskar. I think we might actually stabilize and win this game, which is crazy. Well, that was a really good feeling to be able to beat spirits. I did not think we were going to get there against spirits. This hand's insane. Thanks, Big Cat. Llanowar Elf, huh? You're doing my work. You trounce blue-black on a mulligan to 4. Excellent. Can't let people keep saying that blue-black is a good deck. Thrill Seeker. I'm gonna take the Memory Deluge. It's better blue-black controller scam with 15 lands. Absolutely scam with 15 lands. Not even a question. You're gonna chuck this at me? It's fine. Want to slow down the pressure a little bit? Stormseeker. Play Strict Proctor as a blocker, and then Memory Deluge. Try to find another sweeper. I guess I could also Memory Deluge main phase, and then try to find second Lotus Field. Maybe that was better. The old Return Giganta. I think I take these two. I'll sack these. Fine if they want to kill my Wandering Emperor here. Not that big of a deal. I just don't want anything to have to gain haste. And plus whatever, plus whatever. We do want the second Lotus Field in play, because if we ever draw it to Teferi, then it becomes GG. I'm surprised they didn't Giganta. Oh, this seems good. Still looking for Teferi, though. Indeed, Retro, indeed. Scary times, I know. Thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome back for the 7 months, Retro. Appreciate you. I hope your Japan trip was fantastic. I'm just making a 2-2 here. Jump in front of one of the elves. Yeah, what'd you bring back? Samurai token. I'm so greedy. I want the Sphinx's Revelation. Even though Sunfall's like 10 times better. I'm so greedy. Wanted it so bad. I don't know if I should let them draw a card. May have been a mistake. I could have also discontinuity, bit like Teferi. Discontinuity. I don't know. I think I can click buttons at random and still win this game. Probably just gonna play Giganta. I've almost entered the click buttons win game phase. Baseju. You were so young. Incubate token. You'll be remembered. A hero. No. Alright. Time to cut their fingers off. You can discontinuity the Baseju, but then just end your turn. Which I don't really want to do. Because I want to end their turn instead. Would like to cut their fingers off. This one's for you, chat. I know how much you love the Chadcast. Alright, opponent. Give me them fingies. Slice him right off. Come back. Add more fingers to sever. Change the equation. Dream Trawler. March is probably fine. Don't think I need Shark Typhoon. Actually, I don't even know if March is that good. Just kills early mana dorks. I probably don't even need it. I have like one in. All the sweepers are so great in this matchup. A little bit sketchy. I'm gonna keep it though. Top deck Discontinuity or Strict Proctor. We're in really good shape. If not, we still have Thespian stage plus Lotus Field on turn 4. I think I'm killing their mana. Maybe not. I could like just hold up Jwari. Guess I'll hold up Jwari. Or the cycle on the Irrigated Farmland. Period. I actually think I'm killing this. Well, here's the thing. I could also pitch Dream Trawler, kill this. That's probably better. I accelerate to 6 mana next turn. And I hope that they don't have, like, Camping Sphere. Yeah, I should have played the tap land. I just had, like, second thoughts about what I wanted to do this turn. Just being indecisive. They have Damping Sphere. Not looking good. Yeah, they're here for blood. They want my soul. Could play Lotus Field and cast Discontinuity and have 9 mana next turn. That seems really greedy. Like, I don't need to do that. I'm just gonna Impulse instead. And turn. Entire deck seems greedy. You're not wrong. Ouch. It's not split second. You could respond to it. Cycle? This is the Toronto Pioneer. 100%. Give me them fingies. Alright. Mono green's not really the Toronto Pioneer. I disagree. Your turn? My turn. Oh boy. Your turn? My turn. Memory Deluge. Otawara, I guess. Are you gonna have a turn? Allow it. Tax tap 6 of their upkeep for psychic damage. Your turn? My turn. Luca. Well, 'twas fun, opponent. 'Twas a pleasure. Fly, my children. Fly. I love this deck so much. And it's insane. Pick Pia to a 4-2. Not bad. Deck is a lot of fun though. Should never run out of gas. I guess my opponent's not gonna be here then. Put the modern back on screen. Dr. Toilet, thank you for the follow. Talathos, thank you as well. Missed that a minute ago. Oh, now they're here. And Holter, thank you for the follow as well. Don't Thoughtseize me. The rest. Deal. Takes Sphinx's Revelation. Wish there was a Sphinx's Rev with the old art. With the old border but original art, I agree. I think the original art was 10 times better. Obviously, old border's unbeaten. Unbeatable. Unbeaten? I want to say unmatched and unbeatable. Combined them. Sure. So if they attack with the Goblin Shaman, I'm definitely going to block that. I'm probably just going to Thespian stage copy my Lotus Field. My opponent played a Talisman of Resistance. Piece de Resistance. Cycles a Garbo Fatal Push. I think they know that bad things are about to happen. Nutty. What a rip. Taking my turn back. And them fingies. I guess I could. I'm actually gonna let them draw. I'll just Fable to flip so I can murder it. Could have also exiled it with the trigger on the stack. I missed my 1 point of damage. Fun. You're putting Proctor in Hammer. I don't think it's a very good card in Hammer. Your Stoneforge Mystic is an ETB. Your Sigarda's Aid's an ETB. You have a lot of ETB triggers of your own. Seems really bad. My opponent plays a Chart Belcher. But I'm crumping on my modern opponent. Yep. They definitely have another Fatal Push. Just make this a 4/4. Wandering Upper. Bye, Tef. I'm just gonna replace you with another Tef. Oh. Let's do that one. Oh. That sounds about right. I don't think I need a ton of sweepers in this matchup. I go down a few. Modern opponent just played a Sword of the Meek. Jwari, what do you think is good in this matchup? I know these two are good. This matchup, I've been a little bit lost on how to sideboard, but I think it's so good that it doesn't matter. I've been lost on how to sideboard. Yeah, it's, I haven't had any issues with this matchup. It's just mid-range, not sack. Don't sideboard, just slice. Thinking about it. Like, is Thought Distortion good here? They're probably boarding in Go Blanks. I don't think Thought Distortion is necessary. It seems like it's more for Control Mirror or Lotus Field. Let me win this modern game real quick. Wish or Valakut. Alright, won the modern match. Veto. I think Shieldred's like one of their best threats, though. I don't know. Maybe I want to change the equation instead. Anister, thank you for the raid. How's your modern challenge go? Oh shit, I gotta submit. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna submit 62. What do I get for double queuing? 62, by the way. Oh, this hand's great. Keep. As long as I don't Thoughtseize my discontinuity. They're gonna Thoughtseize my discontinuity. Top deck Strict Proctor. Never didn't have it. Res. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna cycle the farm. Oh, goodbye, Strict Proctor. Alright. They went discard spell, discard spell, discard spell. I think I'm still cycling this. God, he's so good. I still think you need 4 Shark Typhoon. I mean, it's good in this deck, but most of the time you're just cycling it. All discard, no gas. Kelly? Oh god, I'm stuck in full control mode now, because I held control for the Lotus Field. Farmland. I'll cycle it. I actually should flip blue, right? Another Tef. Alright. I wanted to be greedy with the farewell, which might come back to bite me. As I drew the Eiganjo, I felt like I could let them loot here, then play Shield Druid, attack me with the Goblin Shaman, Eiganjo the Goblin Shaman, and that farewell. That was my plan anyways. Seems like no reason to let the Teferi die, right? What if they thought seize? Stop active Teferi. Probably draw out of it. Put him in a body bag. So like graveyards too. Collect the fingies. I might as well just end their turn, right? You get no turn, I get another turn. No, come back. We're having so much fun! They never want to play. They cut their fingers off and they don't want to play with me anymore. Spirits again. So much spirit. Spirits, how much removal in the main deck does spirits play? Just portable hole? Oh, literally none. Alright. Makes the Proctor, makes sense. Yeah, I would have jammed Proctor onto here. Interesting to note that Discontinuity can't actually be spell quellered, so if I impulse for a Discontinuity here, we didn't. I think it's just Shark Typhoon. I think I wait on the field for a little bit. And jump in front of that Rattle Chains, though. More Spectral Sailor. This is Diddy Kong. This is Jungle Techno Falls. An electric tribute to Diddy Kong Racing. I guess I'm gonna block the thing attacking the Light Shield Array. Yeah, Pioneer, I know, right? Horrible. Awful. Yes, the absolute worst. Yep, that's good. Supreme Verdict would be really good here. I think I just try to impulse. If I can find anything helpful. Even if it's just 5th land rolled up. There are options like playing the Proctor. I can't beat like a single counterspell here. Farewell, Elspeth. I gotta take the I just play this also. I have Strict Proctor as a follow-up. I think I'm gonna wait. This is my 5th land, then on turn 6 I go like Proctor, Lotus Field maybe. Or I guess at that point I just go like Teferi, Lotus Field. Spirits is very annoying. This is my least favorite deck to play against in Pioneer. I don't even think it's necessarily because of the power level. I just think it's a fucking annoying deck. I just can't beat any piece of counter magic here. Just a tragedy. At least I can't get spell quellered. Yeah, if I had to play Proctor, I actually lost that game mostly because I was on the draw, right? I got to play Proctor on 2 as soon as I recognized it was spirits, then that game was over. But instead, they just, like, took it from my hand. I couldn't do anything about it. Pretty shitty. I think I board that. Board like that. I think I'd rather get dumpstered by green and play against spirits. I'll try it. Epion. Ah, thank you for the prime, Epion. I appreciate it. I play Pioneer rather once a week. Just on Sundays. It's a Pro Tour format, so I should probably learn how to play it at some point. We're doing pretty alright for ourselves in Pioneer. How little we play. Stifle Pioneer Legal, I wish. Proctor? So annoying. I'm supposed to take the Eiganjo. Let's play around this. But Eiganjo doesn't play around slip out the back, so it's like I gotta pick what I want to play around, right? Pioneer would be a better place if spirits didn't exist. Changed my mind. Had to. Take out mono green while we're at it. Spirits isn't even good. It's just so annoying. They definitely have a spell queller in their hand. This is only instant sorcery, right? Should have done this in the other order. 100% should have done that in the other order. There's a chance they don't counter this, right? Yeah, that was a terrible order. My Sphinx is Rev. Yes, more curious obsession. Tef, me. Top deck 5-mana sweeper. This is a format, kinda. It tries to be. Pioneer's so good. How do I ever win? Yeah, it's 2-mana Stifle on Lotus Field. And they can pass the turn, and then it becomes a lot better. I'm gonna make fun of Pioneer even if it's good. Let's be honest. Alright. EG. Well, I guess I can Rev. Or what is this, like 1? Here. I don't think that works, but whatever. You got it anyways. Nothing I can top deck. I'm gonna keep this hand and be sad about it. Yeah, rare footage of me playing Pioneer. Yeah, this is what I get for playing Pioneer. You're absolutely right about that. End the turn instead. Oh yeah, I probably should, huh? Yeah, you're right. Because I could play this as a land drop next turn. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I need that as a land drop. I guess we're gonna have to cycle Shark Typhoon instead if we miss on lands. Oh, we're so good at the game. Yeah, sounds about right. Even worse. Still land drop. They rip second Obsession. Obsession is such an egregious card. I hate this deck so much. Playing against this deck is just so infuriating. Yeah, they can't decide if they want to keep a counter or hit me. No land. I'm about to start playing a playset of Dragonlord Dromoka in my sideboard. My anti-spirits card. And lose before I get it down anyways. I don't think this is good. I think it's just too expensive. I don't like the way I'm sideboarding here. Let's rethink this. Maybe this. I guess change the equation is not terrible against them. I think dispute's more reasonable. I feel like I need to have like a god opening hand against them. So I'm just gonna be mulliganing aggressively. I'm gonna keep this. I don't know if it's getting much better on 4. Had a massive uptick in scam. I wonder why that could be. I thought this was kind of crazy. The recent Modern Challenge. I think it was yesterday's. Standard. I was like, that's a lot of mono black. Scam. 5 copies of Scam in the top 8. Portland, paper, modern, Mondays. What about? Nice Rattle Chains ETB nerd. Candy Gandhi, thank you for follow. I'm gonna go for the Eiganjo here, maybe. Or I could try to cycle. I cycle Shark Typhoon and go for the double block and then kill my Strict Proctor, which prevents me from top decking Lotus Field and getting a bunch of mana. I think I'd rather just like miss my land drop next turn and try to kill this thing. The nice part is they can't have another Rattle Chains. Because the Proctor. Samwise Hulk versus Door to Nothingness Amulet. A classic. My opponent gave me a sad face. I'm going to give him a smiley face. I'm going to cycle the Shark Typhoon now. Lotus Field. Aww. No Lotus Field. Just a missed land drop and a Modest of Mind raid. Modest. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Appreciate you. They play another Strict Proctor. Or they can Spell Queller it. Just look like the worst blue-white control deck ever right now. Trigger. Love to see it. Proctor randomly hosing spirits. Absolutely love it. Now for my Deluge Order Resolve also. And find me a Lotus Field. Love that too. I am waiting patiently, opponent. Waiting to get my Memory Deluge countered instantly. No shot this thing resolves, right? I can play Tef. I think I'm gonna go end step Deluge, untap Teferi. I think I'm spending mana on their turn. Exciting game. Land pass, land pass, land pass. Who knows what's coming next? Maybe even a land pass. The Bob. What kind of rendition is this? Anthony Lofton's rendition of Mario Bay Breeze. What if this Teferi resolves? I think I'm just jamming it. Opponent, please pass the turn. Must be double queuing. Well, I mean, don't mind if I do. Bum, 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 bum. Plays on 2 accounts, believe that. Great emote, Pepe Piano. Instant ad. Opponent! Please! This is a Castle Ardenvale. Token generator. Yeah, the token generator. 4 tap, make a 1/1. I was AFK for the first like 5 minutes of this game, and now our clocks are even. Such riveting dynamic gameplay. Oh, don't worry, it is. I'm pretty much at the edge of my seat right now. You hate my deck. Me too. You can't beat spirits. No, I definitely can. I already beat spirits once. Did you consider playing the Lotus and copy the next turn you can pay for Tef counter? I was gonna flashback Memory Deluge next turn. Or copy Lotus and then flashback Memory Deluge. We're dead? I don't know if we're dead. Oh yeah, this deck has an insane boats matchup. Unless they have like a bunch of man lands, which can get there, but this deck plays way too many sweepers. You registered blue-white control. This is more like blue-white Tron. I'm trying to end the game quickly. Trying to play my Elspeth. Look, I already ultimated an Elspeth once today. Soaring creature, the backup vampire. That card's really good too. This deck's toxic. Toxic deck for a toxic streamer. I've just been sitting here complaining for the past 30 minutes about playing against spirits. My day will come retro. Discontinuity 3 times in a row. I actually did that to my last opponent. Are you my last opponent? I think I take... I'd not be pleased. I think I just take the discontinuity. Your mental health's important. You know it's not important? Your fingers. Your fingers aren't important, chat. That's why they get cut off. If they had anything, I'd be so far behind. But instead, we're just sitting there staring at each other. This is Castle Ardenvale. Raised by attacking with 2 1/3s. I am thinking about main phasing this Memory Deluge. I did it! That is right, I did it! I don't know what I did. I just got bored. Dies of sadness. Yeah, like what? Dies of boredom. Don't want to change anything. I don't think so. I think we're gonna run it back and hope to get lucky. Flirting versus harassment. Time walk you. Time walk you. I mean, one of them you're taking the fingers, so that's assault. That's like harassment versus assault. I want to say BRB. Yeah, somebody redeem. Oh, never mind. I'm putting back here. Discontinuity, maybe. I remember when this was speedrun magic. I remember simpler times. I put back the impulse. Change my mind. Real speedrun was the friends we made along the way. Speed 1, by the way. I would like to speed win this game. Opponent who's quad queuing. Speed awake. They gotta finish their popper challenge game. Then they gotta finish making breakfast. Then they gotta finish taking their dog for a walk. Then they gotta finish. Yeah, the trifecta for content. Pioneer, blue-white control, AFK opponent. Anyone know why my latest trophy on the 21st isn't updating to goldfish? They don't show every 5-0. They pretty much, quote-unquote, randomly select the 5-0 decks to be posted on the goldfish. By that, I mean Jeremy's working on it. It's my uncle who works at WotC. A streak of 8 trophies with stock blue-red Murktide that didn't get published. That's because if you play like a stock boring deck, WotC's like, no, this will be way too overrepresented, rather, of this certain archetype, so they don't post it. And somebody like 5-0s with Martyr proc, and they're like, we'll pick that deck to be shown. Is this everything with the same name also? Oh no. Thankfully it's not. No! You need 5 different cards from an already posted list to have it posted? Oh, the more you know. Thank you, Pro Tour commentator, the William Hollister experience. I appreciate the insight. Yeah, let them gabagool me. What am I supposed to do? Spielquiller. Wiretap. Maybe the tier 1. This is what modern looks like without the ring and bowmaster. You might not like it. This is peak modern. Me and that. This is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think I can block. I think you're right about that. Lotus Field untap. I play this deck over the combo hidden strings. It is not. It can play a very nice fair game. It doesn't really rely on Lotus Field specifically, so it's much better against sideboard hate, I would say. I'd be so sad if they have Gaslight Snare. Don't gaslight me, opponent. Fuck! They gaslit me. That's so tragic. Oh, I think I lose. Block with Strict Proctor. Really just need to draw a sweeper. That was like my win condition right there. Just getting that Teferi to resolve. Boy. Farewell off the top. It's not even good. Like, make a big shark. Make a big shark. Still getting hit for 7 minimum. I definitely have to jump in front of this thing. Proctor's text. That's why it's in exile. So the fingers aren't going to resolve because of Mausoleum Wanderer. Just gotta make big shark. That's my only play this turn. At which point I could just sack the light shield array anyways. Which is like pretty bad for me. Survive? I don't know if I can. They're drawing multiple cards every turn. Awesome. Gotta hate spirits. Holy moly. They still have Spell Queller, so it's like not even a guaranteed wrath against them, right? Also, they have this, which gives all their stuff indestructible. So it's like they have outs to Supreme Verdict. TJ, did you win? Better see a TJW up. Welcome to the 4-3 squad, buddy.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.